Hey beautiful, great to have you back. Don't miss out on any episode. Follow me on Facebook where you will receive additional information. Just look for Tita May, and for now I wish you a lot of inspiration. Aloha and welcome to today's episode of I Am Aloha. Oh, what nice times we're going through. No, I was going to start differently, but it's normal. Right now I'm getting mixed up with all the languages, so I hope it's you can still understand what I'm talking about. We're going through, as this whole year is about changes, about letting go and stuff, and I just wanted to share with you that one of the things that I noticed for myself that happened in the last month was that I was able to let go things easier. And I feel right now like if I could just leave with the bag I have of the few things, I'm going to be fine. It's not going to be very hard for me to let go of the material things that I had in my apartment. I'm noticing that's one of the shifts that happened with me in the last weeks, that I had this mind shift inside of myself that I realize now it's easier for me than it was 4 weeks ago. That's one of the things I realized. And another thing also that I realized is that when things happen where I used to be like start worrying more, I realized that it's way easier for me to go back into the state of, hey, I just trust that everything's going to be fine, and it will be fine. I hope I'm explaining this right, but it's sort of like before, when something happened to me, something normal like that would alter my life, not alter my life, but like it usually might have made me angry or might have made me go nervous. Oh my God, is that going to happen or whatever? For me right now, it's somehow, I don't know why. No, I know why. I believe it's the whole energy shift that we had in August. But I really feel it, how the difference between now and 4 weeks ago, because I feel like now it doesn't concern me that much as it used to. And I can actually give you an example, because right now I'm having trouble for my German conference to get the technical part running. And I mean, I'm 6 weeks before my conference. I only have 6 more weeks, and I have to change the technical part completely. And I'm doing this all by myself. I mean, no one's helping me. I'm doing this all alone, just me. And it's amazing how it doesn't, I mean, there are moments where I feel like it's wanting me to push me, like, oh my God, you're like this typical inner voice that goes, oh my God, you're not going to make it. But the thing is, it doesn't get to finish that sentence. I realize that it wants to start. It's like a feeling that starts growing in my chest and wants to come up. And then it's like something keeps it away. And there's just trust. And I find that so amazing. And I don't know, please feel into yourself, like I'm always saying, be mindful with yourself. Maybe you have had a similar change in the past couple of weeks, but that's like one of the biggest wows I've had, that I actually in general realize that I've gotten really less stressed, or less I don't know how I would say that. I'm calmer than I used to be 4 weeks ago. And yeah, I just wanted to share with you this, because it might resonate with you. Maybe you'll find something where you feel, wow, that has changed in me as well. And on another hand, I wanted to tell you about this because we're still going through a lot of changes. We're going to have a September with 10 portal days in a row, starting next week on Wednesday. And then again in October, another 10 days. So, but those are going to be, I think, by the end of the month. Anywho, why I wanted to share this with you is because I just want you to know we're going through an energy shift on a worldwide scale. I'm not talking about just certain kinds of people or whatever. You're going to feel changes in people all around you. You're going to see friends starting new things, or maybe starting to act more relaxed to certain things, become aware of certain things. It's like a huge awakening. But I don't want to just call it awakening, because I always feel bad when some people say, yeah, I'm awakened, and those are the not awakens. No, they're not. They're just taking a little longer. It's not like they're not. They also have changes. And I feel like if you look at them, you're going to find them in every person. That there has been some changes, and there are still a lot to process and a lot moving in the next couple of weeks as well. So September and October are still going to be a little bit rough on us. But just be calm, be mindful with yourself, and I think you're going to go through very good. In case someone is listening from the people who were in the whole tornado thing in the US, I'm so sorry for you guys. I hope you were able to find the things and the help you needed to find. I send all my love to everyone out there, hoping that you feel the love from all around the world taking care of you as well. And well, to today's topic, what I wanted to say is that with everything that's happening, I read a nice sentence a couple of weeks ago, and that's the one I wanted to share with you, because I believe it fits to the time we're going through right now. And that is, we don't owe the world anything except our best selves. And that, and that sentence really got to me. And I think because for so long I was living not my best self, because I was just being whoever I thought the world wanted me to be. And I also know that I'm not alone with that thing. I know that a lot of people out there have the same topic for themselves to work through, or process to work through. And that's why I wanted to share with you this beautiful sentence, because it just reminds us that on one hand, the world doesn't owe us anything. We all know that, but we don't owe the world anything either. You know, we don't have to do everything that we're told to do. The best thing we can do is be our best selves. And I just wanted to remind everyone, and you as my listeners, that it's so important to just be your best self. Don't think about the others, and don't be your best self for others. Just be it for yourself. And the best way to do that, because I know that a lot of people are going through changes right now and are asking themselves, well, I don't even know where to start, where should I go to, or whatever. And I think that the best thing is just to concentrate on yourself. Make yourself aware of who you are right now. I'm not saying where you want to go, but just who you are right now. And make like a scan through your being. Like, are there things that you like about yourself? And are there things that you don't like about yourself? Okay, let's say you don't feel enough. You don't feel like you're doing enough for this group of people, or for that group of people, or for whatever group of people. That can be your family, your friends, a special person in your life. You know, we sometimes feel like we're not doing good, we're not doing enough. Ask yourself why you feel that. Is it you judging yourself, or is that someone actually judging you for that? And then ask yourself, well, would you be mad at a friend or a loved one if they would do that to you? And the best question, you're probably always going to say, no, I'm not going to be mad at them for not doing that. So why are you mad at yourself for doing it? And then look at that and find your way of letting that go. Or maybe it's a different kind of thing that you don't like about yourself. Maybe, one maybe typical thing, I eat too much chocolate, or I don't exercise enough. Ask yourself, why do you want to exercise? Is it good for you? Then go ahead, go and start doing it. But is it like, are you just saying that to yourself because you feel like you have to for this world, you know? And I think that's the important part, to be aware of yourself, who you are, who you want to be, and how you want to bring it out to other people. And if you feel like for example, this thing with I need to do more exercise, if you're doing that just because you think you have to because of everyone else, then don't. Why should you do something for everyone else? That's one of the learnings actually I had a long time ago when I used to smoke. Yes, I used to do that. I used to have smoke cigarettes. And I remember I got to a point where I actually stopped smoking for someone. That's never a good idea. I started again after a while. So that's not a good idea. But the thing is, when I stopped smoking just for myself because I felt it wasn't good anymore, hey, it worked. And I'm off. And that for a long time. So that's one of the that's the thing, you see, because you're doing it for yourself. See the things that you do as a gift to yourself. You know, if you stop eating chocolate, see it as a gift for yourself, not because people tell you it's not good. You know, because that's another thing. Like for me, for example, I'm an energy worker, and a lot of times after I had a Reiki session with someone, I have a huge urge to eat chocolate because I feel like I need the energy back. And it's okay for that time. If my body tells me go and have a piece of chocolate, I'm going to have it. And that's what I'm saying. Be your best self for yourself, not because someone else tells you. Be enough for yourself. Ask yourself, are you good enough for yourself? And go and scan through the way you are, the way your character is. And if you feel like there's something in your character that's not the way you want to share it, then just don't. Stop being that. Be someone else. And you'll see that you'll be someone else. And if you can't change it right now, don't stress yourself about it. But make it a goal in your life to change certain things. And what I'm trying to tell you is not to change your whole being. I'm just saying change the things that you don't like about yourself, or change the way you think about yourself. Especially that. Are you feeling good judging yourself? No, no one does. For me, it used to feel like I was incarcerating myself. I always felt like, and I'm not giving any, I'm not blaming anyone for that, because that's something I created in my head. And I felt like I was incarcerating myself, and like I couldn't move and I couldn't breathe. That's why for a long time, Freddie Mercury's song, I Want to Break Free, used to be my soul song, because I felt like I need to break free. And now I am, because I don't think about that anymore. I mean, there's still moments, and we're all in a process, and I'm not perfect. So I still have moments where I tend to think, what would the others think of me? But I would say 80% of my life, I'm just doing what I feel is best for myself, and that's working. And I'm in the trust. I'm trusting that everything is going to be fine. And ever since I did that, I started to find this path to my best self. I'm trying to live my best self every day. There are days where it works for 100%, and there are days where it only works 70%. But in the total, I'm trying my best for myself to be my best self. And ever since I did that, I feel better. I am better for my clients. I know my purpose, and I know why I'm here and how to deal with that, and what to do. And I don't know what else is going to come up, because that's just for now what I have now and today, and tomorrow can be a different thing, But I think the idea is just for yourself to look at whatever you like or dislike about yourself, and those things that you dislike about yourself, see what you can transform. Because a lot of times it's just the way you think about yourself, not because anyone else thinks that about you. And when you change that, you get in peace with yourself. You stop being in a conflict with yourself, and then you can move on. And then you're going to see that that's going to be leaving you, and then you're going to start to be able to move more freely, and suddenly you see, wow, this is me, and this is who I want to be and who I feel best being. And that's going to be so amazing. And then you feel this freedom, and then suddenly everything becomes clear, and you see who you are. And that's the best that you can be for yourself. So try to get rid of those conflicts inside of you. Don't be conflicty with yourself. be love with yourself. I know it's not so easy. I know sometimes it takes a while, but I hope I was able to inspire you to take a different look at it. And especially now, because we're going through this emotional, energetic things that are happening in this world. So I wish you all the best to be able to be mindful with yourself and to realize the things that are not doing you any good and to be able to transform them. And yeah, wishing you a lot of blessings for the next week and for the coming portal days. Good luck, and be mindful, and just try to be as best as you can be for yourself. Bye everyone. Have a good week and a great weekend. Bye. Thanks a lot for tuning in again. I hope you were able to get some good takeaways for yourself. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave a review. And if you'd like to receive some more inspirational information, sign up to Tita May's Weekly Inspiration, which will be coming soon. You can find the link on my website, www.titamayola.com. I'm looking forward to inspire you some more, and until then, aloha mahalo, e ho'o mai kai kako, e ahui ho. A loving thank you from the heart, a lot of blessings for everyone, and hear you again next time.